Today we're going to be using Serene Grace Jirachi, and we're going to be taking people to Flinch Town, courtesy of Ironhead Serene Grace. And hopefully we can get some wins with it. I want this to look as much like a Trick Room as possible. That's why I have like Indeedee, Porygon, and Jirachi up at the front. And so I want them to think they can lead with like Ogres and Groudons and big AoE mons. So we can like outspeed them, outpace them with things like Yveltal, Shadow Rider, and also Jirachi, you know, dumpster those Zacians by flinching them to death with some big Iron Heads. So that's the idea. And also we can still just totally go Redirection Trick Room with this team. So I think this should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we get some wins. That's the plan. Jirachi Mirror Match, first game. Alright, so this is a Trick Room game, obviously. You could see, like, their team is like, yeah, Shadow Rider, yeah, Yveltal, Kyogre, all this damage, and I'm like, Trick Room though? Yo, but the Trick Room though. Alright, let's see, how do we want to set this up? I think Palkia is probably the best. Palkia also has lefties to be able to get that stuff back, so if we go like Indeedee Palkia, we get up our Trick Room. And then from there, like, Porygon 2 is an amazing mon to bring out in the right situation. And then, like, I guess we just bring our Yveltal, because Yveltal is great versus Jirachi. There's Shadow Rider. We can be one-on-one versus Yveltal. And if we use Porygon and Palkia to take out the Kyogre, we can just use Yveltal correctly. I want to use Jirachi, though. What do you think about this? We're maxing that Palkia. No, I'll bring the Yveltal. Like, we should be using Jirachi, but, like, they'll use Jirachi this game. It's okay. Yo, Blue Robin, 222, raiding with a party of 4. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the big raid. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great day, and hopefully we get some wins. Hopefully we can get some wins today. That's the play. I think I'm just going to start trying to get more wins, as opposed to just, like, throwing for using the restricted we're trying to feature. Dinner time. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have fun with dinner. Robin, thank you so much for the raid again. So here we go. They can imprison, but, like, look at this board. Like, we don't even have to go with, like, anything spectacular. We can just pop the Incin. We could just pop the Incin. Actually, I don't hate that. Is this Sash Indeedee or is it Seeds Indeedee? I don't even know if I want to max the Palkia. This is a Sash Indeedee, right? Cool. It means that Shadow Ball then. Yeah, let's go. No Trick Room. Anger. Max Anger. Yo, show me that Imprison. I'll show you what I'm working with out here. Imprison? You got the Imprisons though? You gonna go like Imprison Parting Shot and think you're hot stuff? Maybe Imprison like Lariat? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how fast the Incin is actually. If that's a fast Incin, it will outspeed our Palkia, but it shouldn't. It should not be outspeeding our boy out here. Did we forget to do the no, we did it. Cool. Alright, let's go. Protect Callie? Yo, you ever heard of Trick Room, bro? I guess not. I guess this like guy hasn't heard of Trick Room before. It's okay, and Sin's dumpstered once it's Sash, right? What if I said Trick Room, bro? It's just no fear, Trick Room isn't here. Looking to Steely Spirit buffs, Zoom Desire the turn it goes off. Huh, that's weird. I'm very surprised. I mean, I think it would go either way. You know, I guess it would just go either way. But that's weird. That's surprising, because, like, Snarl wouldn't be worked that way, you know? There's the Jirachi. The Vishmaker. Now let's think about this. I don't care about their Jirachi. I mean, I care. It's important to me. But not as important as getting these wins. Man, this Indeedee set's like such a bully. Apparently it's quite common in singles. Steely Spirit, common in singles. Doom Desire is common in singles, but like, Steely Spirit's not. Ally Switch! Jirachi, the degeneracy! That's fine. Next turn we're just gonna expanding. Because we outspeed with the Indeedee. Ooh, nice train. Not bad, not bad. So they're gonna lose their Jirachi then. Or no, they're not gonna lose it. I wanna see if it's proc policy too. Probably policy? Special D-drop, we take those. No policy, TY. So they're gonna clock Sash. That just means next turn it is expanding to finish off the Callie on whatever side it is. And then the Max Geyser. Cool. Who's more threatening here? You also don't want to be protecting because I'm just getting free healing with my Palkia. You have a good Maximon on the back, but like I think we just go Geyser again there, and yeah, just expanding like I said. Doesn't matter what we're targeting here. No, the right play is actually targeting the Jirachi because we want that thing gone, right? I mean, if they protect, they protect. I'd rather go like this and get a double KO. This is the play that gets the double KO easier, because if the... well, not the double KO. I want... this gets a guaranteed KO. Awesome, it's fine. We're good. Hopefully we outspeed that Jirachi. Nice. So this is a full speed, like, timid Entity, which is why I knew it was going to be safe. So we get the KO on the Kali. Yes, you can potentially KO my Entity here, but we should be able to get the KO on your Jirachi here with our big Palkia. Thunder Wave. Oh, that's dicey. Good. Max Geyser went off. Nice. Yeet. Cool beans. Now let's see. What do we want to do against this Max Mon? I think we might actually just protect Entity. And try and... do I even want to set the TR? I think I kind of still do. Because like now my Palkia is slow as shit, you know? They're going to max this thing if they're going to use it. Right? So... this is a good turn for TR, but then the Yveltal is going to come out. I don't need a TR here. I don't need to. There's no reason. My Trick Room's good. Indy might be faster. We'll see how they're going to play it. You know, like if they're faster than me, I was going to say, if they're faster than my Entity, that would tell me that they're full speed, that they could, that the Yveltal's the right play, and, you know, we're good to go. We'll take those wins. We'll take those wins. There was a couple different situations. Like, for example, like, let's say they outsped my Entity there, and went for, like, a Spout and got to kill an Entity and chunk the Palkia. They would be not maxing and taking a big hit from a Spatial Rend, which means they'd weaken their Spout, which means next turn they're going to max, but we already know that they're, like, a full speed investment set that's going to be maxing after taking a ton of damage, which means their max has less health, which means I can send out Yveltal, which we know Yveltal would outspeed. Yveltal would go for more damage. They'd take more damage from Palkia. They'd take out one of them, then I'd send out Porygon to get the cleanup. So that was the plan there. And if for some reason they just maxed there and still outsped Entity, they could only take out one Mon at a time there. So we put them on a little bit of a timer, making them have to only have one Mon that could max. But we do be taking those wins. First game up. Let's go Jirachi Kali. Let's try Jirachi Kali. This could be a lot of fun. We're still going to bring our Entity, just because I want a little bit of redirection. A lot of those monsters are single target. And then, last but not least, I think Yveltal's probably correct. We just need something to kind of deal with Hydreigon as a switch-in. And I don't want to switch in a Palkia in there. I think Yveltal... Yveltal is... it's faster than Pikachu. It's not as fast as Zard, but Yveltal's fine. Gengar's good. I think regular Gengar's better than the G-Max, though. I think regular Gengar should be a little bit better. But let's see what we got. And Pikachu gets Fake Out. That's one of the reasons why we still kept the Entity. Charizard. Alright, so this is what I kind of wanted to see, was more Charizard Vish stuff. I don't think Vish can outspeed either of these guys. It won't outspeed the Jirachi, it won't outspeed the Kali. That's one of the reasons why you're not seeing that much Vish this format. Yeah, I think, because Vish is a 75. You guys think Mew Shedinja pairing could be some worthwhile shenanigans? I do think anything with Shedinja is really good, yeah. We're just going to get the Zard off the board. Do I want myself on a Body Slam or Iron Head? I think I'm going to go for the Body Slam. Oh, I could also just switch. I could even just do this. Like, realistically, I could just save the Jirachi in the back to be able to finish off anything. Hard switch in this Entity, and go for a Specs boosted Expanding Force. I like that play. And worst case scenario, we lose one of our Mons. I guess they could potentially go for Airstream. But if they go for Airstream into, like, one of our Mons, we would just go Follow Me with the Entity and then finish off the Zard with the guy, with whatever we send out next. G-Max looks cool. I agree. G-Max looks cool. But, it is what it is. Oh, no, Max. Yeet. How many sachets you got, bro? No, my gosh. That's a +2 right off the bat. You like that? We baited them by leading Jirachi. They're like, oh, yes, I can hit this Jirachi. And I'm like, oh, can you, though? Skypand, how's it going? Oh, man, we take those. Bruh, Kali. About to be, that's a +4. Like, I'm going to pop that Eternatus. Yeah, I'm going to redirect the Hydreigon, pop the Eternatus, and then pop the Hydreigon. With, like, a max strike or some shit, you know? Let's go. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Would you be happy or sad if they simplify the EV-IV system? What do you mean? More than it's simplified now. Like, how... What do you mean simplify? Because, like, they could just take them out. They weren't in the Let's Go games, and it was still fun. Like, a lot of fun. But it's easy. It takes, like, 10 minutes to get a Pokemon. They remove Ivies? It's fine. I wouldn't care. Yeah, that'd be fine. I don't think that would matter. And stuff like that, it's so easy to do now that, like... It just is what it is, you know? It's not like it's really having that big of an impact on the game. But it's the Ivies and stuff like that that make each Pokemon unique. For example, like, wouldn't you feel like the actual gameplay, as like, let's say you were growing up, and every single Pikachu you caught was like exactly the same as all the other Pikachus? Right? The Ivies are what make them unique, I think. Are you happy the den mechanics has been carried over? I find those really tedious. But, like, I think it's great for, like, the Twitch community because people are, even now, people are still streaming, like, dens. And they're fun to do, but I personally find them really tedious. You think I can one-shot this? I'm at +3. I might. Yeah, but I find them, like, I'd much rather just, like, soft reset and go, like, catch the Pokemon that I want in, like, a wormhole or something. I like the customization, but also all my friends get scared when I start speaking of Ivies and EVs, so I can see the appeal of removing some of it. Well, I mean, you could take it upon yourself to explain it to them in a way that, like, they would understand it. They probably find it intimidating because they don't know that much about it, and it's really not that intimidating. Like, you just gotta, like, introduce them to it, you know? Not trying to say it's your fault, but, you know. I think that Ivies and EVs are easier to use than ever before. I don't know what gen you started playing in, but, like, it used to be... They didn't used to be easy to do. So they used to be really intimidating. Nowadays, you get like bottle caps and all the different natures and mints and things like that. You can tell them don't even worry about it. And in reality, you can tell your friend using one IV Pokemon and just having that in speed. So I know exactly. You could have random Ivies in your other stats and still probably be okay. In your Ivies, it really doesn't even matter. So let's see. Jirachi's pretty cool against Kyurem though. So we could go like Porygon, Jirachi, and go U-turn Trick Room, and then bring out some with leading Cali. But like, if they lead a Lecky, on, like, I don't think I need Indeedee. I think it's just Cali, but that's don't do it. I'm not bringing my Cali to fight your Urshi, bro. Which Pokemon is this? When did Dialga come into the game? Dialga's been in the game for a while. Dialga's been in the game for a hot minute. Like, since the Pokemon Bank, basically. Alright, let's go. That's exactly the lead that I said it was going to be. The exact lead I said it was going to be. So this means that our lead is technically right. Right? We're going to get a Trick Room up, probably. Unless that's like a Life Orb, Lecky, Specs, Ogre. We're going to get up Trick Room. Let's see. This should be an attack boost, right? Yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. If they miss... No, it's better to U-turn. If they get the KO, they get the KO. You just go for the U-turn. It's right. They have a good matchup on this. They have a good matchup here, so like this, we're probably gonna lose this one. Whoa, we outspeed their Lecky. Awkward. I mean, I'll take it, but, like, weird as hell, right? Wow. That's good to know. Cool. Porygon can finish that off with an Ice Beam probably now. Yeah, that's fine. So now we're going to underspeed that Kyogre with our Palkia. So that's we wanted to come in and... It's nice that we came in and soaked that. So now we can just guarantee outspeed. Or underspeed and Trick Room. Unless this is like a Specs Ogre again. Porygon's going to be fine. And we get a Lefty's Tick. Do I want to max here? Let me think about this. This is a really hard situation to be in. Any fairies that can switch in? You don't. If I get the Lucky off the board, I could soak another Spout pretty easy. We're just going to go for a raw Spatial Run without maxing. If we have to hit this. This is super important. But I want my leftovers to be maximum value, and I think that Kyogre's going to protect. I don't want to waste a max turn here, you know? I'll do it. I don't know if this is right, but, like, all it takes is me hitting a Spatial Rend. How hard is it to hit Spatial Rend? No protects. Awkward. Okay. Are you really spouting me again, bro? That's crazy. I can't believe you're spouting me again. Alright, at least I hit my move here. Can't believe they're spouting me again. I just can't believe that. I hope they Origin. Like, you should at least be Origin pulsing me here. Or Ice Beaming. You shouldn't be spouting again. Thunder. There's nothing wrong with that either. That's fine. It's good damage. Cool. No Parrot either. Awesome. Sick. Very, very good for me. Alright, so the lefties are putting in work. They're gonna, whatever they send out here is probably going to be the Maximon. How's it going? It's going flawless out here. So, like, if they send out Venu here, it's probably going to get maxed. And this is where we... Oh, it's Urshi. Urshi Dark. Okay. I'm going to do this to set the terrain for my next one. And then we can start chunking that Ogre. If you want to max your Ogre, like, go for it, you know? Totally max the Ogre. Ain't got no problems with that max Ogre over there. We're doubling into Urshi again. I just got to hit my Spatial Runs. I think we can live a Sucker Punch on this Palkia because it's like full HP defense. So you can tell these leftovers are value on Palkia. It's like, it's good stuff. Alright, P2 baby. We still got Jirachi in the back to be able to clean up after Trick Room. We would have liked to have seen them be maxing though, so we can know who to not hit with Jirachi. There's the max Lightning. Big Lightning. Oh my gosh. Palkia should be able to finish this off as long as we hit. Come on, Palkia. Show us what you're working with. Wildlands Palkia. Spatial hits. It's just so crushing whenever you miss a Spatial Run. It's literally like the worst feeling in the world. So Urshi goes down. It does not matter to me if we eat a big, like, lightning boosted Thunder here. It's absolutely fine. That's a smart Origin here, so they have Spout, Origin, Thunder. That tells me that they're probably bested. They crit my Porygon. Never lucky. But this turn, we can just tear that Ogre apart if we feel like it. This is their last Mon. We don't know who they're maxing yet. But we'll see. It's probably Kyurem, right? Venu. Sick. That's really good for me. So we're going to double into the Venu. And they can't go for Sleep Powders. That's why we wanted to set the terrain. There's two reasons. We wanted to set the terrain so no Sleep Powders in case I did want to go into the Kyogre and that was Venusaur in the back. But also, when we decide to go for like max Lightnings with our Porygon, we already have a terrain set up. So it's really, really nice. Do you think Gen 9 needs more terrain setters with D-Max going away? I do not. Like, terrain setters shouldn't be as big a part of the game as they are. Because it takes away the... Like, people always say Pokemon's super stale and like... You know, realistically, Indeedee a better Pokemon than like 90% of the game, right? Like, we don't need more of that. Like so many, every single Mon that has Fake Out's like basically invalidated unless it's bulky. Every aggressive Fake Out user is invalidated by Indeedee's existence. We need a Never Lucky emote. I mean, maybe. Hopefully, this isn't Policy Venusaur, by the way. It's totally possible that it's Policy Venusaur. I've seen them around. No Policy, cool. Great damage. That's a crit, right? Oh, it's not. Ice Beam, my P2. Yo, someone hates my P2. Alright, so Ice Beam. So Ice Beam, Origin Pulse, Thunder Spout. So full vest on the Ogre over there. Absolutely fine. Thank you for taking my Palkia. It was a little bit of a loose cannon, realistically. So I'm happy that it's taking a chill pill out here. It's Orb Venu. Cool. So we're going to send out Yveltal. We'll finish off the Venusaur, protect with the Yveltal for a turn. And then send out Jirachi to clean up the Ogre because it can't max. We'll just Iron Head it out. But yeah, I don't think we need more terrain setters. Like, Sun and Moon already was a good example of like terrain being a little bit too overpowered. This is the last turn Trick Room, right? P2's freaking dummy thick, man. P2 big dummy thick. If you want to protect your Venu, my Yveltal outspeed next turn. So. Grassy got invalidated, so many grass weak Pokemon. Yep. It's just not a good idea in my opinion. Cool. Venu probably didn't protect. I mean, he could have max guarded off a sleep powder probably, but like, it is what it is. I got no problem with that. Porygon bust. This is my favorite Porygon set, by the way. It's a pretty aggressive set, too. Deals good damage after max. Spout in the not rain. Not bad. So Porygon's going to tick out here. Oh, that's a crit Spout. Literally. Never lucky. Someone said we need a never lucky emote. I mean, you're not wrong. We just got crit. We just got crit. SMH. Alright. You guys ready for the Jirachi train? Can we put some RNGs up? Let's put some RNGs up. Let's do it. We have RNG. That's the emote that we use here. Sometimes. RNG. Jirachi, make my dreams come true. We can give the Kyogre Choice Scarf. Don't do that. No, no, no. Alright, we got 2 chances to flinch. We got the big DP, baby. And the Iron Head. You may be thinking, don't use Iron Head, it's not very effective. Well, Serene Grace is a pretty good ability. It takes Iron Head's 30% chance to flinch, and it doubles it. There's also the slight percent chance to flinch from Dark Pulse. Like, do we get a flinch? I swear if I don't get one, this is the unluckiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Bro, the unluckiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Never lucky, man. Good thing. Good thing. Good thing they didn't crit us that turn. I think Yveltal's still going to hang on barely, but like, barely. Yveltal might be gone. That would lose me the game if I lost my Yveltal here, because like, I'm not going to get the flinch, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yveltal, thank you for hanging on. Appreciate you, friend. I just wanted one flinch, man. Just one. Just one. Flinch is all I ever wanted. And now we'll never know. But we tried. We still take those wins. Good thing they didn't crit our Yveltal with that Origin Pulse, so that would have sucked. I can't believe we didn't flinch them. That was ridiculous. But, sometimes it do be like that. We'll still take the wins. Obviously, Jirachi, last mon standing. Big busted. Would have been nice to get the flinch, though. It would have been nice to get the flinch. I like the Jirachi Indeedee, believe it or not. I think Indeedee is a good lead for Scrim. It makes them screens, though, and I don't want them to screens. But I need to get that. I need to get that freaking Grim off the board. And they're going to max early, I think. I think it'd be worse for me if they max early. I think I'm going to leave Palkia Jirachi. And then, like, the problem with Palkia Jirachi is I have to flinch their Zacian. That's, like, the big problem. I think I'm going to go Indeedee and then, like, try to bring my Callie in the back. I don't think we win this one. I think that they have too much, like, thickness for us to just, like, break in half. So we'll see. Like, and especially if they set up, like, a correct screen. If you go, like, light screen here, max, like, a Groudon or a Kyogre, I got nothing against that. I can't break that with this team. This team is not freaking Miracle Maker. That's fine. Is it? Is that fine? It might be fine. I might outspeed that Venu. Let's see. I mean, we could get the Trick Room up, but then, like, what do I do once it's up? A Porygon's good. Good only. This is a weird situation. I'll try it. I might it depends on how you're made. It really depends on how you're made. If you just want to KO the Jirachi, be my guest. Thoughts on Steely Spirit with weakness, policy, Melmetal? Not good. The hard part is, like, neither of those mons set TR, right? So you're saying, like, in TR, it's like, where's your TR setter that magically just sets TR and disappears and opens up a board spot for that to happen? Doesn't, it's too combo based. Like, Steely Spirit's just not a great mechanic. Because it requires a Berserker. As someone who's used Berserker in, like, basically every way you could use a Berserker, it's just not really, like, viable in my opinion. Let's see. Are they gonna, like, Vine Lash my Palkia and Quake? Or, like, realistically, if they just want to go for, like, a max Quake into my Palkia, not Palkia, into my Jirachi and then P-Blades, I'd still probably lose. Max Flare. That's probably the best case scenario that I could have gotten here. I'm not going to lie. That's, like, the best I could have got. You got no Quake Boost. You didn't set the Vine Lash. Like, I'm feeling it right now. I don't care if you P-Blades my Palkia. That's why we have lefties. So we can chill. Cool. That was a single target one, by the way. So that means the next turn, we're not going to get KO'd. I wonder how much damage this Venu. Oh, I thought I had Porygon. Fuck my life. I really thought I only did that because I thought I had Porygon. Okay, that's going to be hard to deal with. We still have to underspeed the Venu. Which Fire Wound does Venu earn? It's Weather Ball, and it's sunny right now. Guess we're doing this. I don't even want to do this. If they switch out the Groudon, it's game. Switch out Groudon for Zacian, and they win. I mean, at least we're still playing. We're still playing. If we can wait out, like, all of this, we need to do, like, half this Venusaur here, and I don't think that's happening. They're going to Vine Lash my Palkia. I don't know if they KO here. It's hard to say. If you Vine Lash the Indeedee, it might also still live. It's hard to say, right? This is such a weird turn. Wormwood's gonna really neuter the Groudon. I don't think we kill the Groudon here either. So, like, yeah, we'll see. If we crit the Groudon with an expanding, maybe we'll get something. But, like, I'm not feeling this one. Like I said, Venusaur, while respecting Grim, we luckily take that miss. While respecting Grim, it's really hard to just deal with people who want to lead Sun. It's just really hard. That did over half. Cool, so we can take out that guy next turn. If we... Let's see if they go after. That sucks. I needed that guy to stick around. But I still think it's fine, because we have Shadow Rider, right? It just all is going to come down to if they brought Yveltal or not. Which they definitely should have brought Yveltal to this. Like, holy moly. If you didn't bring Yveltal to this, I feel bad for you, son. Do we read them doing a Yveltal thing? Because, like, we underspeed the Venu and can go for an expanding. We'll KO the Venu. We underspeed. I just don't... No, I think Astral can actually take that out. I'm willing to bet that Astral takes this out. How we doing? Oh, we're doing all right. We're using Jirachi right now. Using Jirachi. It's not going too well in this game, but we won on the other games today. Sun's just really hard. This person has like a Sun, Grim, Ogre core with Zacian and Yveltal. Just really, really hard to deal with. They might just go like Max Guard and stuff like that and wait out if they Vine Lash, but let's see. So this is going to hit here, which is great. And then it's single target Specs Astral, which is enough to break that Zacian back there. Experimentation now pays off for team building for later. Yeah, that's what this is for. Cool. We take those. We take that KO on Venu, and then it's their last 2 months. Literally, depending on how this is going to go down, obviously we're going to take a tick of Vine Lash here, but like depending how they're going to play this, we might be able to like reverse sweep them back. It's definitely possible. Like if they have like Ogre, you know, Cowie's just going to come in. Let's see. They might have brought Ogre for this. Hard to say though. There's the Zacian, okay. We're not out of the woods yet, because Zacian's still a huge bully. I think if we stick the Wormwind in though, we're fine. What's your hot take for the R-type that wins Worlds? I'm done playing Series 12, realistically. I think that like Yveltal is really strong right now in most of the Series 12 stuff, but like I'm done with Series 12. There's no reason to play it anymore. Let's see. Trick Room turns are 2. Palkia's the slowest thing. So like I think my only out would be to Wormwind this Yveltal and hope that that makes their Zacian, who might not be full attack, weak enough to not kill our Cowie. Hopefully they double into the Palkia, and then I can just finish them off with the Cowie going last. That's our best shot. If they have Sucker, we lose. If they just target the Cali with the Yveltal, we lose. This is the only out. We're specs, by the way, so like we have to. It's just like this. Sucker. I mean, there's a terrain. I forgot about that. You forgot about it too. We take those. Yo. I mean, realistically, yeah. I was like, I knew I brought Entity for a reason, and this was the reason. Let's see. Who is Zacian's player from the Palkia, right? Oh my gosh, we just won. I think we win. I think this will KO the Yveltal, even resisted. Because we're at +2 right now. Let's go. Yo. Bro! Cali! Oh, just like that. The win evaporated. Just like that. I could have clicked Dark Pulse. They could have just clicked it. Oh, it's fine. We take those wins. Is that Silvally? Ninjask? Okay. How do they proc the Cole? Is it like Bulldoze? Bulldoze Latias? No, I don't even know what the hell this is. I'm gonna lead with Jirachi. I think Jirachi's a cool lead here. I hope we don't get like Tailwind Latias, because like that's not legal, right? Or is it legal? I don't even know. It might be. I think Jirachi's a fine lead here. I like Jirachi Cali. It covers up for a lot of those. And I think we want to bring... Yveltal's still a good mon here, but it requires max. I think Indity's a solid bring, and then the Yveltal. Let's go. Surf Latias. That's what it is. It's going to be Surf Latias. That's really cool if that's what it is. Yeah, why didn't I see that coming? It's obviously Surf Latias. Yeah, the other day I was playing on casual, because, you know, the ladder doesn't start till the 1st, and, like I said, someone V-created me with Rayquaza in Trick Room. I was so sad. They V-created, my Magearna. I was like, I was so safe. Tail Latias legal, okay, cool. What format was that not legal? Was that 2018? There was one format, I think it was like maybe a Sun Series or something like that, where you couldn't use the Tailwind Latias because it used to be a move tier move. But this is fine. I'm gonna flinch one of these guys. Chat, who do we flinch? Should we flinch Zacian or should we flinch the Eternatus? I think we flinch the Zacian. Good flinch. I mean, Zacian can't hold a scarf. That Eternatus can. So I'm gonna flinch it. Zacian, yeah, I think go after the Zacian, and we're just gonna Astral. This is enough to KO the Zacian too. So it's not. It doesn't have to like talk about flinching. They led with the most not Dynamaxable board I've ever seen in my life. Big Zacian flinch. We're not even gonna see it. We're just gonna come in hot with the big damage, and this is gonna make us get a +1 on our Cali. So that's really cool too. I think they still have enough to. Oh, it's a bulky Zacian, by the way. They might live. We might get to see the flinch. 100% flinch rate for this game, maybe? No flinch rate, just chaos. We take those. You don't always have to focus Zacian. I mean, that could be used against you. Over tunneling. Yeah, flamethrowers. Obviously, they're going after the Jirachi. I don't think they get the KO unless they're orb though. Yeah, they would have had to like crit orb, no burn though. Cool beans. Yeah, you can see like an orb one would have done about 30% more. So it would have put us on like the red, which means they could have like high rolled it, or like maybe if they were modest orb, that would have got the KO. That's the Latias. I don't care about that thing, but I'm still gonna Iron Head it. And then we'll just win. They're gonna max it. We want to not max right now, because we're gonna be able to finish off the Eternatus, and then we can do the Iron Head and keep our Scarf to make ourselves actually be able to hit before he moves, in case he's maxing. Latias has a higher base speed than Jirachi. Like, Latias and Jirachi are both Steel Psychic types. Like, Latias is usually just like Jirachi plus. Or not Steel Psychics. They both play the same way. They're both types that have like really cool secondary types. They're both Psychics. One's Dragon, one's Steel, but they really lean heavily into like relying on the Psychic, right? And it just sucks that Jirachi is just not that good otherwise. No flinch is only violence. That's right. Yo, Cali don't care. You like this riveting Jirachi gameplay? Where Jirachi's just like doing enough damage to set up for Calyrex to get the KOs? It's sick. It is sick. That's +3. I should just hit my own Jirachi. It's like I will go to +4 off my own body. Cole. I feel bad for you, Cole. Neutral damage. Delete. Undefeated with this team. We take those. Very surprised that we're still winning. But we'll take those. You can max that Cole all you want, buddy. I'm not just gonna let you be a bully. They didn't expect the Jirachi to be choiced. So. Oh, definitely max special attack. Kali double his sword, it's either steamrolling you with ease or serving no purpose in the battle. I mean, the thing about Kali is, you're not wrong, that's regular Cole, wow. It's up to you as the person who's using like Kali to understand like how to make it work. They should still get the KO. That might be a bested Cole, like realistic, because I didn't do, I mean, it was a physical attack, but like it tells me that Cole had a ton of bulk, which actually means that it's probably EV trained correctly, which means it's like full bulk Cole and has just enough speed to outspeed the base 151s. So that's a cool set, actually. That's Spider? Is that Le Spooter? Alright, it does look like Le Spooter indeed. Gotta deal with that Lapras. A little bit problematic on the Lapras. I don't like seeing that. I mean, we can just go double terrain and go like into Kali. I don't think there's a problem there. But I don't want to get my terrain taken away. So like, I think I'm gonna go Jirachi Kali, break a Sash, and then come with my Entity, set the terrain, and just be fine from there. I do think, though, that Yveltal's still really good here. Yep, has to be Yveltal. Needed speed. Let's go! So, Jirachi Kali, a bunch of cool stuff we can do here. We can go for U-turns, like I said, to break Sashes, go before our Kali, and then come up with the Entity, set the terrain, right? And then go for a massive Expanding Force and finish off the next 2 months. So that's going to be our idea. We're going to see if they want to lead Lapras. I don't really have any good ways to deal with Lapras. I don't think we Oko Lapras. And if you want to lead Grim or something, like, yeah, against this, yeah, this is going to be, if I get suckered, I would lose. If I get sucker punched, I lose. But you should be respecting my ability to, actually, I have a way to beat it, watch this. Flinch. Block sucker. There we go. Flinch, block, sucker. Realistically, they shouldn't be suckering me because the only thing I can do against them is like imprison to stop TR right now. Bro, they're about to just max the crap out of that Shandy. I know it. Please no. Don't do that. I would not like that very much. Yeah, let's see what happens. I think that's Sash Shandy, by the way. So they shouldn't be maxing it. Yeah, it's totally sashed. Okay, can get a flinch. Wicked Blow. Okay, that's gonna pop Sash or just KO our Jirachi. Either way, doesn't matter. Nice. Show me that. Show me that. Show me that flinch. The flinch though. Flinch. No. What? Never lucky. Jirachi, why you hate me? Jirachi, Jirachi, come on. Never luck, Jirachi. Hopefully that was the, let's see. Ironhead went first, so it's not, it shouldn't be Scarf Urshi. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna double Astral. The +1 I get from KO in the Shandy will be able to make it so the next one on the Urshi will get the KO. And get to follow me. Just in case they're Wicked blowing it up. Oh well. No Trick Room, never lucky. No flinch, man. Jirachi is just the absolute not wish-makering today. But let's see. Yeah, we need to start getting these boosts. If they want to max their Urshi, that'd be kind of cool for them. It kind of suck for me. I mean, I'd have to... They'd still get the KO, and I would be able to bring out Yveltal and just max from there and get the win, but don't see that very often. So redirection here. We're going to be able to KO the Shandy. Boom. Not today. Look at that damage, man. That's so much. And they'll be able to KO our Entity with a Wicked Blow, and then we're going to send out Yveltal and just be able to clean up. Reverse. Bro, I've never even seen that move. This guy's ready out here. It's fine. Hey, sometimes it does be like that. Sometimes it does be like that. What do you got? Yeah, we don't have to worry about Sucker or anything. We have the Psychic Terrain up. Grim. Okay, we gotta worry about that. I think Airstream plus Astral will get the KO though, because we're at +1 on the Kali now. can't use any sort of speed control because we got trains. Surprised to see Grim in the back. I think it would have been a better lead. Like, Grim Shandy would have been kind of cool. With the Urshi coming in the back, that would have been kind of sick, actually. I think it would have been a good play. Let's see it, though. They could max that Grim. G-Max snooze, we lose. Please no. They're G-Maxing something. That's me, but, like, they should be G-Maxing this turn, right? What do you guys think? Let's see. G-Max? Nope. Nope. They're gonna save the best for last. Big damage. Bro, that Grim getting taken to the grinder. It hangs on with just enough health to let us get our Airstream boost. TY, my guy. Love you a long time. Alright, what's the last month? Is it Spooter? QBGC, how's it going? How goes it? Sorry, just checking out some other stuff. The Lapras. Bro, I don't know about this one, Lapras. You're a bit late to the party, buddy. +2 Astral. And the Life Orb to Darkness. I don't even think Max Lapras can eat this. Single target +3. We got choice specs on. Single target +3 Astral. It's like, bro. I don't know about this one, Chief. Let's go. I don't think this is a one-shot, but it'd be funny if it was. Bro. You ever one-shot at a Lapras with a neutral move? I don't think I ever have. Until now. Yo, ZIV stands for 0 IVs.